I am in by no means a Grand Admiral Thrawn fan, but that being said, this feels like a true Star Wars villain, and so much more than that. If you aren't familiar with the character, I am with you on that. There's a total of, I think, 6 Star Wars books where Thrawn is the main threat, and I have yet to read any of them. And from my just basic understanding of the character, he was introduced in what is now considered a Legends trilogy of novels, where he was to inherit the Empire in case of the Emperor's defeat. Thrawn was from the outer regions of space and was a calculated and cunning yet not all evil character, but a force to be reckoned with. That, and from my one-time watching of the last season of Rebels, is really all I know or don't know about this guy, and that's part of the reason why I was so amazed by his introduction. I was almost not looking forward to seeing this guy because I had heard for years about how great and special this character was and blah blah blah. He without a doubt feels like the most Lucas villain we've had in the Disney era. He's always shown he's steps ahead of literally everyone, he's colder than I anticipated, and yet seems like he might have some honor, and yet he also still doesn't care about Sabine doing him a favor. He doesn't care about any force wielder at all, it seems, and is willing to throw the quote-unquote mercenaries right under the bus. And so not only his motivations, but his morals and his code is a mystery. And like I said in my previous Star Wars video, once again, the unknown is back in Star Wars. The galaxy has expanded. We've gotten to see almost another Mother Talzin-like creature. We've gotten to see multiple alien species from another galaxy. We finally have got Ezra Bridger all grown up in live action. And now Thrawn, if he, Baylan, and Jyn are able, might destroy Ezra. I don't think they'd really kill him after building him up this much. I do feel like there's gotta be a purpose to it. It was so good to see him in live action. I hope he retakes his lightsaber or has built a new one. Balon is also a complete mystery like Thrawn, where even his apprentice doesn't know this great power he seeks. In previous episodes, we assumed it was Thrawn and the return of the Empire, but this episode we discovered was more about his motives than we had before. For instance, we get confirmation he was a Jedi at the temple the night of Order 66 and watched everything he knew burned, to his apprentice's surprise as well as our own. We also discovered he is aware of at least 3 empires that have risen and fallen, and that he wants to end that cycle for good with whatever power it is he seeks. He misses the idea of the Order, keepers of the peace, but not the lies like being a soldier or a politician, not the war or the suffering. He feels like now him, like his apprentice, have been trained better than the Jedi, but they clearly are not Sith. Are they rogue Jedi? Dark Jedi? Disney has said in the past that gray Jedi don't exist in their canon, but I wonder if Dave could get away with it. I'd love to hear your theory on this, and do you think we'll hear a defined name for them or find out how their sabers are orange? We also heard the term Boken Jedi, and I'm not sure what I think about that. I have a feeling, and this is just my theory, that this greater power he seeks to end the cycle could in fact be Ezra. He clearly wanted to keep his promise to Sabine for what he thought was, or what we thought was, noble reasons, but he is a dark side user. He thought she could be useful, so we still don't know what selfish gains he could have from finding Ezra or Sabine. Even though Jyn seems like she hates Sabine, she doesn't want to serve Thrawn, and so when Thrawn told them to hunt Ezra, it seemed like both of them were kind of reluctant. I wonder if Baylan plans on killing Ezra, if he sees that as ending the cycle for some reason, or if Ezra himself is the ultimate power he has been seeking, and that maybe Ezra is the one to break the cycle. I honestly have no clue. Maybe they're going to team up to kill Thrawn, or maybe Ezra takes out the Master and the Apprentice escapes, but this show is just so unpredictable. I liked moments in Kenobi, but it was so predictable at times that me and my wife were laughing. This show is completely the opposite, but the greatest thing about Star Wars is there's a movie or a show or a character for everyone, and everyone has a different favorite and least favorite. So with that being said, I'd love to hear some of your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. There are a few other videos I have like this if you enjoyed this one. We're a small channel, so I'd ask you to like and subscribe, as it honestly helps us more than you know. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and may the Force be with you.